playing or going on top of the court. It is East versus West currently, and it will be West with the serve. Juke starting off in the service line, and let's see what will be going on. We have Kim in the front row for West. We have Sarah Diskaya. We have Dark. We have Taka. We have Kelvin on a tall lip bill. Let me know. On the east side, we have several as the starting setter. We have Hive. We have Ahmed. We have Rui as the Oppo. We have Mint as the starting lip. Toast as the DS, I think. Wait, why are we 7OC? Hold on. Let me know. East Loki 7OC. And then we have Verin as well as the outside. Now we're starting off Juke with the first serve coming into and finding his first ace of the match. And a 7OC is already called by Royam, and it was an ace anyways at the start. Another serve coming through by Juke here, safe serve, anti-ape, giving it over to a Hive, picked up by the libero, well done. Dark, no, Taka will be aping the ball, overball, and Sara Diskaya blocking the overball, giving West a 2-point lead. Juke now with another serve, tries to find his next ace of this match, clips the tape. It will be called as a net bug. One more chance for Juke. Juke with a serve and clips the tape, unfortunately, giving East the first point. The new rules that has been implemented into CVR is if you netbug, you have one more chance to get the ball over. And what a serve by several. They're giving it over to Kim, which blocked a double block done by Rui and Hive.
Infinite serves, by the way, the net bugs.
Is what? Oh, it's infinite serve? I see, okay. Dark Moon giving it over to Kim. The outside tries to find the cut, but aims it a little too far outside the court. And Ahmed
The
unfazed.
stream can't see the scoreboard right now. It's all black.
Because I think I'm fixing some stuff. No swing done by several. It will be a chance ball, giving it over. Kelvin picking up the ball. Dark Moon setting it over to the middle. Sara Diskaya finding another point done on Toast, who tried to dive, but missing the ball completely. 3-3 right now. West with the serve. Dark tries to short it. Picked up, giving it over to the Oppo. Wipe done by the double block. Now Dark setting it. No, Nicholas is over. Picked up by several. Emergency set. Picked up by West. Giving it over to Taka. Dunks it over. Ahmed. Holy.
Jesus.
What a play by Taka there. Now Dark Moon with another serve. Giving it over. Hive picked up the ball. Several giving it to Ahmed. Pops his spec and does get the mid longs. No pop, I think.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
spec will do that. He does have a very hard to beat spec in the 1v1.
Royam,
Hive
tell
now
me,
giving
can
over
we
free
do
ball.
timeout after this? My scoreboard account got kicked for AFK.
Okay.
Give me a second.
What?
It is now 5-4 East and West.
Okay, give me a second. It's joining now.
East is now in the lead.
Also, man, just by the way, the frame rate on the stream
No,
is...
it's because I'm alt tabbed. It's so laggy. Give it a second.
Okay. No, even like during the game, it was pretty rough.
Oh, wait, I
was
got
kind
I can
of
fix that.
Missing a fair few frames, bit choppy.
You got 60 seconds, man.
Yeah, it's on the way. It's on the way.
Currently, East is. Oh, what the hell? East is currently teasing West's West's board. Hold on, let me get in this. So currently, both team has been doing actually really well, and it is surprising to see that no major mistakes has been done by each team. But so far, 2 errors made by Dark Moon and none by several, which is very surprising to see. But maybe in the long run, we will see. It is usually a game of stamina when it comes to these BO5 sets.
Very true, and I think early on, we're seeing both teams just relentless on the offense. You know, they're just not giving an inch. They're wanting to take the momentum as fast as they can and keep it. And yeah, you can see it's a 5-4, so it's been a slugfest, and they're just keeping up with one another. But it will be interesting to see kind of as the game goes on and as we get into the kind of third set, I think is where we'll really notice the play styles take hold.
And I was talking about this during the timeout. Several has made two mistakes so far, unfortunately, but it seems like he's starting to get the flow of the game a little bit more. Overball by Toast Dark Moon, giving a trickster to Gas, and what a hit by from Gas. Sorry, this guy now in the back rows. Let's see if he actually gets utilized while he's in back row, and several misses. A 1-8 done by Rui to cover several. He jumped a little too early on accident. Oh, and we see here that Toast is actually DSing for Verdant, so that's very interesting. See that Toast is in fact a DS, and Dark Moon giving it over to Kim tries to find the double block, and it will be a tool picked up by Verdant, giving it over to Art, and Art will feint it over, picked up by Gas. Dark Moon giving it over to Kim once more, wipes it very far, and unfortunately Mint runs out of stamina.
I think we're really seeing with East the effect of not having practiced. Several, as I said, it just doesn't quite know where the receives are going to be going.
Yeah, definitely. And now a feint by Art coming through, but now several will be setting it to Rui, and a tool off of Gas's hand. And apparently a random ghost bumped the ball over. Let me know. We might be playing in Luigi's Mansion, bro. I don't know, man. And it will be called a redo because of Helios's interruption. Wow. East is not going to be happy with Helios. And Kim swings the ball anyways. BDL. Let me know. Let me know.
Oh, Mark.
It will now be Rui, the Oppo, with the serve on East's side. Tries to find his ace, picked up by Kim. Dark Moon setting it over to Oppo Taka with a open net. Tries to find the open spot, picked up. Lops getting the set by Rui, but it will be an overball, unfortunately. And what
It'll
an
be
emergency
interesting to
set there. It
see.
would have been very good, but unfortunate
Hmm,
overball.
100%.
And
I'll
Taka
be
with
interested to
his
see what
first
happens
ace.
with the East as they kind of settle in and really find their rhythm, because I think right now West's preparation is really showing in how it's going.
Several now gives a Nikolov over. Dark Moon setting it over to Gas. Picked up my Minth. Several now will be ground setting once more to Verin. Tries to rebound the ball. Picked up by Minth. Now with a full swing. Wipes it over. Kim picking up the ball. Dark Moon setting it over to Juke. And finds a gap into the blocks. Giving it straight to Minth. That's another thing. I don't think Minth can really expect that his teammates are gonna get dunked. But Several is running
Mm,
that short it's called athletic build. So it's going to be
mm.
really interesting to see how he's gonna deal with all these bounce players that are on the West team. And Taka with his second ace of this set. Wonderfully done.
He's had a very strong start to this All-Star game.
Definitely. And another ace coming through by Taka.
God damn.
What a
East
active
is
game
gonna
he's
have to
having.
adapt to Tucker or they're just going to get mince-meated.
Taka now with another serve. Tries to find his fourth ace. Let's see. Picked up by Verin. Giving it over. Several tries to do a 5 tempo to Verin. Ground set straight to Art. Art is going to feint it over, and no one was there to pick up the ball.
Excellent work.
Sometimes you gotta watch those. Love the commentary. Thank you, thank you. Now Art in the back row, Hive in the front row. They're giving it over to Gas, but it will be picked up accidentally by Verin, even though it was not a block touch. Giving it over to Oppo and blocked by the net. Oh, that is an
Very tough.
unfortunate pickup there. I don't
Mm.
think she meant to pick that up, but it seems like the dive hit box was a little too big. Now Gas with the serve, started this guy back in the front row, picked up by Verin, giving it over to the Oppo. What a set so far, but it will be
Ooh,
fainted over. Dark Moon giving
good
it over to
cover.
Juke, dunks it over Hive.
God
Oh
damn.
my days, Juke! Welcome to Dunk City, as he said. As he said before the game started. Welcome to Dunk City. Oh my days, Juke! Picked up by Mince, giving it over to the middle and Hive. getting the point back for East. 15-9 currently. West in a very far lead now. Veteran in the back row. Ahmad back in the front row. And Nets deserve, unfortunately. 16-9. West has gotten the crazy momentum and is showing that East is panicking just light. Picked up by Diopo, several, giving a ground set to Ahmed. And oh, Ahmed barely missing the line.
Only just.
Just missing the line. If he didn't have Cannon there, it would have definitely been in. Now
You
Juke
can
in the
only
back
imagine how
row
the morale is feeling in the East Core right now.
tries to dump the ball, picked up by Kim. Ground setting, Trickster, giving over to
Apparently
Sarah the Sky.
ballsy. Oh shit.
Misses
That
the
is
foot.
not what you want.
That is very unfortunate. Now several and back in the back row. It will be Oppo in the front row now. Serve with the serve, missing back line just slightly. 18-10. Dark Moon now with the serve, giving it over a short serve. It will be a bug net redo, sending it over with a safe serve. It's going to be picked up by Toast perfectly, giving it over to Oppo, picked up by Duke. Now a set, giving it over to the middle, and a play no to Kim, who hits it on a mid tilt.
Dark just continually showing why it was that he was deemed the best setter in Asia, with an off ball like that sending exactly what the middle needs to score that point.
Ahmad giving it over and tries to hit it perfectly, but it's a little too low of a set. And Sarah getting the block off of the spike. Now Dark again with another serve. Tries to short the serve this time. Picked up by Mint with a dive. Now Several with time to work with, and Hive gets stomped by Several. It will be a scramble for the ball, and East loses another point. Oh, and it is called a reach apparently off of Sarah Discaya's
Oh,
hand.
hold on.
A reach violation is called off of Sarah Discaria. Picked up by Duke this time, giving it over to Kim. Let's see what he will do with this ball. Wipes it. Picked up by Hive. No, Hive did not use stamina in time.
It's not a reach, Gabby. Oh, Gabby, I think you might have been wrong, because we can't disagree with the referee.
It's not a reach. Sarah Discaya now with a safe serve, giving it over to Mint, picking it up perfectly. Several now setting it over to Ahmed, picked up by Dark. Let's see who will be. It will be Gas trying to set it, but Sarah Discaya with the ape, clean ape, giving over to Rui and blocked by Gas.
Rui has had a very unfortunate run this set. I feel like Rui just hasn't been able to make as much of an impact on the game as I think East is hoping.
Yep, giving it over. Now Several tries to set it, but misses the ball, misjudging it. Now Dark Moon has a chance to attack here, giving it over to Taka. No, Kim with a play, and
Ooh,
what
and
a
a
wow.
pre-dive leading to it just flying away, sadly. The lib just pre-dived
point.
the hell out of that.
Set point, and Sara Discaya takes this set with an ace. 25-11. What a rough start done by the East side.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Very
they did say that they
unfortunate.
hadn't actually done a lot of practice, or well, any practice. But the hope is, as the game goes on, they start kind of feeling each other out more, and it becomes a bit more balanced. What are your thoughts on it, though?
I definitely think that Several has to adjust a little bit more with the team's playstyle, because obviously most of his teams are OCE, and no offense to OCE, obviously they have a lot of spike sets kind of power, so it's gonna be really hard for him to try to adjust. And obviously up tilts are not very reliable as to what's called some spikers like Ahmed, who really likes plays, but you know, sometimes you just gotta make work with who is your setter sometimes. But it is what it is. But we'll see what East will cook up in the second set. Maybe they switch out Several for Sotoya, who knows? Maybe they'll have
100%.
a random person going as Lib. Or maybe they
I think
have some random as the setter, you know, who knows?
I think the biggest thing that East needs right now is just some firepower. I feel like there was at no point other than kind of Ahmed scoring here and there wasn't a feeling of a massive offensive impact on East's team. I mean, West is full of strong offensive players, but East seemingly is just lacking that on the court right now.
Hello,
And I've just
Hello,
got
guys.
news that apparently Dom is setting.
Dom is setting. Yes.
Dom is
yes.
setting?
What
Dom is setting. Rename
a
the guy, bro.
confusing what a confusing thing to see in chat right now, because I see several saying unnamed Dom, and then he goes, "No, you think I'm living? No, I'm setting." So
I
my
see.
prediction might have been correct when I said they might just have a random setter going in. So
Mm.
let's see how this match goes. Dom will be living on a 5-5 sprinter build, or sorry, setting on a 5-5 build. So
Look,
that's very, very, very
at
interesting
least
to see.
he's not going to be too slow to get to any balls. He's going to be able to set everything, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Dom can do. So obviously Mince is still the libero, Toast is still DSing for
No,
Barrett.
no, no, I'm not DSing.
Oh, you're not DSing anymore. Okay, Toast is no
It's
longer
gonna be
DSing.
Josh. Yeah, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. The outside.
Yeah,
Mm.
we will see what we're cooking up with the lineups here, and it looks like West is kind of just having a party, and um, I guess, bro. So right now, East is kind of trailing behind, but let's see what they will do for this second set. Let's see. Who knows? It is BO5. Anything can happen in BO5. We've seen
Yeah, there truly
major
is a
comebacks.
massive amount of time for them to be able to change up their game and hopefully pull something out of this. Because I think right now, if you're an East player or if you're just Ahmed, you I think last set was a clear message that you need to make a
Plus, any
change.
new defensive or what?
I'm not playing this set.
Ah,
Oh, is anyone else
but
defensive?
you need to
That's
make
good
a
too.
good and effective change.
you can't-
Otherwise,
'cause you
the
can't
sets
swap
that follow are just
mid-set.
going to be the same.
Yo, okay, can we ban Nadia from chat, bro? Let me know.
Dominating as in controlling
Like,
the game. You know. You feel me?
okay, but like,
Winning
yo, yo,
heavily.
yo, yo, this guy, bro, this guy on some, yo, this guy on some weird shit, bro. Let me know. This guy on some, this guy was already on the watch, bro.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
wallahi, that's what he meant. Yeah, bro. Say wallahi, that's what he meant, bro. Time. The CD has been removed. Let us start, as Royam said. Holy corny. No, I'm kidding. Love you, Royam. It will be now East with the serve. Dom is setting. Juke is on the middle. Ahmed on the outside. Rui on the outside. Lip is still mint. And Art is on Oppo. Let me know. God damn. We have who we have here? Uh we have Halo. We have Dark, I guess. We have Rizaki, I guess,
I
bro.
guess, yeah.
I guess, bro. I hate these guys. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
And
yeah, of
what a
course.
missed first play already, and Halo already running out of stamina. Buddy, you just got on the court.
Yeah, where did you spend the stamina? That's the real question.
Ruben out with another
You
serve
moved
picked
maybe
up
2
by
meters.
Sino. Giving it over to the outside, and Nebi, what a play! A
The
10J giving
stamina of a
over to a
500 kilo
straight
man.
line. Beautifully done.
Dark
It will
up to
now
serve.
be
Is he
Dark
able
with
to do
another
the same
serve.
shit that he did
Now
last?
Dom with the set, giving it over to Juke, picked up by Dark, safe. Set by Halo, white by Rizaki. Min's picking up the ball. Dom giving
He's
it
too
a
short.
Nikolov. He is way too short, and Dark, unexpected off the Nikolov, accidentally misses. What is going on? It will now
Doesn't
be
East
Dom
have two
with
setters? What
the
happened to them?
serve.
Great question.
Netbug.
But we believe in Dom. We believe in Dom's abilities.
Would you rather have Dom or Satoya as your setter? Let me know. Rizaki would be wipe over to the outside. Dom picking up the ball. Who will be setting? No, Art will be fainting it over. Question mark. Dart giving it over to a middle play and Rizaki hitting it on the cross. Art not being able to react in time to pick up the ball. Unfortunately. It will now
Look,
be
this is
Halo
a
with the
good
serve.
start for East. After what happened last time, staying even, lovely feeling. And
Giving it
Iman,
over.
your
Oh.
account is
Ahmed,
gonna have
and what a wipe done by Ahmed. No one was ready,
Fuck!
unfortunately.
Runs is so
That's
weird.
Ahmed, you scared the
Wait,
fuck out of me, I'm
what?
gonna be honest now. Now Juke in the back row, Hive back in the front row. What a receive by Sino. Razaki stealing the ball. And now it will be another Nikolov play, and Dodog tries to block the Nikolov by accidentally getting waterfall.
Mm,
Now Juke with another safe serve. Sino, please give a dime right to Dark, and he will, giving it over to Nebi, and Nebi misses his tempo. And Art is now flexing his Brazilian dance, bro. Cha cha, cha
you're
cha
kidding. Is
cha.
Satoya in Q? That's ridiculous.
So Taya's in queue. Oh hell no. Dark giving over to the middle, and Dodog with a play, spiking it over Ahmed's head.
That's crazy.
It will now be Nebi with a serve and clips the tape entirely. What are we doing? It will now be
I get that,
Ahmed
man.
in the
But
back
Dom's
row.
setting, man. They need a setter. Would they not put you on, man?
It will now be Ahmed with a
Fair
serve.
enough.
Clips the tape. Is that a play on? And it will not be a play on CB
Oh.
called by ref. Ahmed now with another chance to serve here. Tries to find his first ace, giving it over Dodo, picking up the ball with ease, giving it over to Rizaki. Dunks the ball
Oh.
over Rui, picked up by Mintz, beautifully done. Dom setting it over to Oppo, and Art missing the ball, but it will be an overball. Sino
Oh,
tries to
what a
feint it
good cover.
over. What a rebound and a cover, and Dodog beautifully done, hitting it on the Oppo side. Pandora. It will now be Rizaki with the serve, and it will be a bug serve on the first one. One more swing to go for Rizaki. Clips the tape. Would that be a redo for him? Yes, it will. Safe serving now. Rizaki giving it over. Mintz picking up the ball. Dom. Now Nikolov, another Nikolov picked up by Halo, giving it over to Sino, who misses
And
the
right out of
line.
the court. Brilliant hit.
7-4. East is having a great start now. Art with the safe serve. Hive in the front row still giving it over. Sino with a feint, and Hive was not ready for the dive, and neither was Dom. What a beautiful way to show off that you have feint, just to, make them feel scared a little, But like sometimes feint isn't all that useful, and Dom missing the set completely, feeling the pressure. 7-6. Dodog now with another serve, tries to make a drop serve, but he has one more chance now to serve properly. Dodog with a serve picked up by Ahmed. Now Dom with a set, giving over to middle, and Hive hitting it straight over Sinos' head.
East wanting to keep this lead as much as possible, doing everything they can just to keep ahead, even if only for a little bit longer.
It will now be a safe serve done by Hive. Duke back in the front row. Mint off the court now. A great chance to attack. And Dark missing the bumped set.
That's rough.
Unfortunately. And now he's just staring at his team like his team did something. Let me know. It will now be Hive with
Knowing
another
Draki's probably
serve.
saying that exactly that happened.
Yep. And Ape coming through by by Dark with a
Brilliant
pop.
dump.
Yeah, being able to pop as Micah is really, really good. Because you just get that easily. You get that easily 3 point. Sino now with
It's a
serve.
free point if your team's if the enemy team isn't paying attention.
And beautiful serve coming over by Sino, finding his first ace of the match. Sino now with another serve, tries to find his next ace here. And no, outside the court entirely. Reminds me of Gabby from Binsu, let me know.
The flame shot demon.
Rui now with the serve. Now Ahmed back in the front row. Dark giving it over to Razaki, a cannon. And a misplay, but now a ape by... Oh, in a
You know
mercy
exactly
system
what
by
it
the middle.
means.
I got distracted. Dom now setting it over to Ahmed and misses the tempo play, but now tries to fake a Rizaki misses and a CB? Lip F rec front row, unfortunately, by Mint. Yo, now Dark with a drop serve on top of Art and Rui. Bro, we're bringing back the Doremi formation. Hashtag cure. Let me know. Dark now with another serve. Giving it over to Juke. Juke picking up the ball beautifully. Giving it to Juke once more. He started the attack and he will finish it with a mid tilt over to Oppo. Rizaki was not able to pick up the ball, unfortunately. And now Dom is back in the back row. Art is now in the front row now. Will he be able to utilize his feint? Let me know. Picked up, covered, giving over to the middle. Picked up by Rui. Setting it over to Ahmed. What a far set, but Ahmed not swinging. Picked up
Oh,
by
what a
the
brilliant
outside.
cover.
Giving it over
Fucking
to
needle
Sid.
drop.
And what a play by Nebi right on top of Ahmed.
West is really wanting to take this lead from them. East making it so the best they can do is equalise, but we'll see if they can pull back a lead from here.
Ahmed now given another set and tries to cross it, but Nebi picking it up
Oh.
with ease. And a miss, but Sino covers it. And what a beautiful recovery done by the West. And it will be an overball, and Dog already charged up his jump, unfortunately. They really have to have a way for you to cancel your charge block because so many misplays happen. Duke now
100%.
with a safe serve. Hive back in the front row. Sino picking up the ball, giving it over. Rizaki tries to block out by Rizaki on Ahmed.
Holy.
What a way to get a highlight off of one of the best outsides in the game.
Doesn't even play CBR.
Now giving it over. Hive with a ape, and Dark was not able to note it. What do you mean note it? Okay. I'm sorry, man. Sorry for throwing your rank game. It will now be Ahmed with a serve. Rui back in the front row and a back serve done by Ahmed,
back
and
on.
Sino and Nebi are both in shame of them missing that wreck. It will now be another serve coming through by Ahmed. A drop serve this time on Dodog, finding another point. 15 to 12 East again with the lead. All they have to do is hold on to it. Make sure West does not take the second set, and Ahmed missing the court entirely. Not even by a pixel, just entirely. Maybe 2 meters. Let me know. Razaki now with the serve. Picked up, giving it over to Hive. Picked up by Razaki again. Dart giving it over to a middle plane, but no, he dumps the ball over. He is in fact front row, so it is completely legal. 15 to 14, West crawling back up. It will now be Razaki with another serve. Tries to find the ace. Picked up by Art, giving it over to Art, and Art jumping entirely to somewhere else, and was not able to be covered by Mint. Now he's back in the chopping block, giving it over Hive, picking up the ball. Ahmed, oh, and what a feint done by Art. Ahmed faking
Yeah, I
the
gotta
ape and
say,
Art giving over
Paint
the
on
feint.
middle is something I haven't seen, but has been proving very effective this game. Gotten a
Darwoon
bunch of cheeky
setting it
points.
over, and it will be a stomp done by Dodog and Razaki, unfortunately. And now he's back with the lead. Art with another safe serve. Halo picking up the ball. Dark giving it over to the middle. And a tool off of Hive's hand. Picked up. And now Hive gets a chance. But Dodot with a one touch. Nikolov's it over. Dom setting it over to Rui now. Tries to find the gap. And he does get the gap. And now he's emoting on the other side. Can we get a technical? It will now be Art with the safe serve picked up by Nevi. Dart giving it over to Sano. Sano with a feint, but was ready. Done by Art. It will be emergency set done by Mint, and what a spike
Clean, quick.
by Hive. Looks like East is comfortable with their lead right now, and now Art with a serve. Another bump serve. And oh, 7 OC? 7 OC, ref? Nah. Wait, 5 OC. What the fuck is going on? Where's Mint? What is going on? Okay,
Apparently
East
no one's quite sure.
was in shambles now. Now Doda with the serve, giving it over, picking up by Ahmed, and now it will be a Nikolov, but it will be blocked. Dom giving over to the middle slide. Hive being able to recover himself. Sino picking up the ball. Dark now setting it over to Sino, and Mint diving outside the court even though the ball was going towards him. Unfortunately. Did I just see Kipson raising his hand? Oh
Bro,
shit.
what's up, bro?
Is this the GOAT? Welcome back, GOAT.
I just woke up, bro. What's happening?
We're having the All-Star match right now. Dark with the set, giving it over to Sino with a feint done over Hives' head.
You know what
No.
they say, try it once, it doesn't work, just try it again another time. It just works out.
19 to 18. West
You'd
crawling
think
back
they'd be
up
looking for
slowly.
that, but apparently not.
Picked up by Rui. Dom giving it over to Art. What a low
Yo,
set.
I have a
It will be
genuine
saved
question.
by Ahmed. Dark setting it over to a cannon to Rizaki. Rizaki missing the ball. Art picking up the ball.
I have a
Dom.
genuine question, bro. Can you
Yeah,
let
what's
me
good?
ask?
What's your genuine question, man?
Yeah.
Why is Dom Kyurei setting in Admir Oppo?
Because, okay, several wasn't doing too hot in the first set. So Toya is in rank Q. So now they don't have a setter.
Alien fucking game.
I guess, bro. And was that a block touch? No, right? Okay, it was a block touch, I guess.
No? Alright.
No block touch, yep. Now West actually gotten the lead back. Dodo with another serve, 20 to 19.
Bro, where's
It
the
only
bench,
took them
bro?
20 points.
Where's the bench? The bench sleeping, bro. They're not even cheerleading, bro. They're just sleeping. Dom giving it over to Hive and a dive by Dodog.
All-Star game is trash, bro.
Alright, bro.
Yeah, fuck this All-Star game. Everyone are bots. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, Gibson.
Say it.
Thank you for your words, good. What a
Words of support for the game.
random interruption. Let me know.
Look, sometimes you need to get a word from a veteran. A retired veteran at that.
If he says it's trash, it's trash.
Yeah, alright.
What more can you
We'll
say?
work with that.
20 to 20. Now a tight game by both teams. Hive with a safe serve, giving it over. Nebi setting it. No, not setting it. Sorry, receiving it, and Dark with the ape. No pop, by the way.
Yeah, that was just all natural. Well, as natural as you can get with a spec.
Sino now with the serve and clips the
Ooh.
tape entirely. Now West no
I
longer
don't
with
even
the
think that
lead.
made it to the tape, man. Just,
They didn't even make
just
it.
made
That was just
it
pure
wrong.
net, bro.
Yeah.
Dark with another ape coming through. This time
Ooh.
with a pop, and that was way faster than last time, as we
The
can
question
see.
should be asked, when they get hit by something, are they saying let's not get hit by that again? Because this is one of many times I've been punished by running back a trick twice in a row.
Yeah, definitely. And as we just saw there, Dom probably forgetting to turn on side remote, accidentally misses the
Mhm.
ball entirely there. And a drop serve by Dark Moon coming through, letting them have set point 24-21
West has
West.
just stolen this set away. In a matter of moments, has managed to just take
Another
a-
drop serve by Dark Moon ends the
and it's
set.
just over. God.
One more set for West. 2-0 West in the lead. East with 0 sets to their name. It is unfortunate thing that we are seeing right now. It is
It is
absolutely
indeed.
unfortunate.
East was doing brilliant there. They were staying in stride. They had a decent lead at the midway point of that set, but they just weren't able to keep it. Why do you think that was? Was there anything that you noticed?
I'm definitely noticing a lot more panics and scramble are going on, but at the same time, it's just East not realizing that West kinda has a pattern. They really do. Whenever things get shaky, they send it over to Nebi or Sino, and then they just spike it straight down. I don't get why
Pretty
we're not
much.
blocking those two.
Look,
even
I have a sneaking suspicion that there isn't a call going on for East, because for me at least, what we're seeing from East could just be a lack of communication,
Definitely,
because they
definitely,
seem to
and
continually just not
obviously,
understand what the other's doing.
And another thing is that them not having the star player's shoe is just absolutely devastating. Because their star player
100%.
setter just not being there makes it so that it's just absolutely detrimental to the team, you know.
It
But
is.
at the same
I think
time,
that going into
you
the
can't
game,
really
that
blame
was
them.
a big thing they needed, but it's sadly not gone quite their way.
But now, in 18 more seconds, roughly, we will be entering the third set. So we will see, will West be crowned as Season 1's first All-Star champions, or will East make a comeback? But so far, man, so far, what I've been seeing is that it's honestly West just relying on the outside, honestly. While
100%.
obviously East is trying to rely more on Hive and Ahmed. Dark is just sending it over to the outside and just saying, "Let him fly, bro. Let him fly."
100%. And look, it's built on the fact that it just keeps working. I think that
Mhm.
that West has found a pattern that's working and is just using it until it fails. That seems to be the kind of ideology that we're seeing appear. And in comparison, East is just they just have people that they believe will be able to just hammer it through. You know, Hive and Ahmed, two amazing players that we've seen do great things, but they're just not coming up with what they need. And you know,
Definitely.
it's tough. I think that East, if they start working around and actually using all the things available to them, they might actually be able to do something more. Because right now, West is doing a much better job at utilizing all their players.
Definitely. And currently, it's just I don't know. It's hard to say. And now we are starting the third set. Veteran with as the setter, and holy, what a way to
What
start
a
it
start to
off!
being a setter.
What a way to start it off! I know she's been
So
practicing a
obviously,
lot,
a new plan going into the third set.
and oh,
I
what a
think that they
dump
missed
done
Dom as a
by
lib.
Dark, giving it over. And now it will be a scramble done. Kim with the wipe. And now Veren gives it over a high set to Ahmed. Tries to hit it, feints it over. Picked up by Taka. Dark Moon giving it over to the middle and started the Skya, slamming it down on the Oppo side. But
Very rough
honestly,
indeed.
Veren as the setter is not that bad of a call because she's been practicing. She's been putting down the work. And apparently,
Yeah,
it's a
I'm even
JL,
seeing
I guess, bro.
I'm even seeing that she's apparently setting in a cherry glaze scrim not even yesterday. So it's not a matter of just pulling someone in who's been kind of labbing. It's someone who's actually putting in the time in scrims to make it work. So we'll see how it all happens.
And what a swing done by Dom, but misses
Just
the
right
court
out.
completely.
God damn.
What is happening with this East lineup? Wh- Dom is playing Oppo as I'm seeing currently. What is this? Varen sends it over to Hive, which finds the mid longs way open. Gas being not being able to pick up the ball. Varen setting? Yes, Bang. Varen is setting. It's not like as interesting. And they're telling Mims to get the fuck out of court. And a spawn done by Hive.
Sorry, I just got a message from someone.
What is going
I
on?
think someone needs to be put down.
Okay, I guess. Better now with a set. No, Dom with a spike and a clear ball done. And 5 OC called by the ref. And now Zara Discaya
Oh,
sending it
straight
straight
into
to
the
the
net.
cave.
Excellent. Exactly what you want.
What are we doing?
I'm also noticing gas out on court again.
Yes, they're
Love to
running
see
no
our
lip currently.
ranked demon coming out of the ranked
And,
queue for a little bit.
and that rank demon just got scored on by a drop
Yep.
serve. Wow, very
Look, he's been
unfortunate.
forged in ranked. He hasn't been forged in an all-star game. He may not be ready for it.
And again, with another serve, Ahmed now will be farming that right side there.
I mean, look, this is a good start for East. Getting that early lead out like they did last set. We just need to hope that it doesn't turn into exactly how it ended with last set.
And
Is that
speaking of
another
which,
ace?
no, it went straight outside the court.
It went straight out, fair enough. I'm just working with the stream, man. I can't see the whole
It
screen
will now
sometimes.
be
My bad, bro.
Kim
I,
with
I
the
was making
serve.
sure I don't get kicked
It's
out
all good.
again.
It's all good.
Veteran giving over the set to Dom, but it will be a Dom. Is that setter I left? Let me know. Now Dark with a set dunked on Taka, and yes, Royam will be calling the setter I left. I'm making the calls as a ref. Let me know. Kim, no
Yeah.
swing.
Run it back a second time. Is he gonna
It will
power
not.
it, or is he just gonna save?
He will
Powers.
be doing a drop serve, giving it over now to Toast. Toast playing finally, but Toast missing the ball completely. It was a decent set. You can't even you can't even be mad at that set.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, Art.
Name for toast.
What?
Name me DS for toast.
Okay, Rayam, name
We're
him
playing
the S for
We're
Toast.
playing 3 5-footers.
3
So,
5-footers.
Can I
right,
quickly
fair
ask
enough.
what's the thought behind letting Dom playing Oppo?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
I'm
love the
thanks,
ball
Art.
going on
Damn it.
the east.
Wait, Ard, who are you DS
Nay.
for?
Toast.
Toast.
Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, thank you for the jerseys, Art. Very wonderful. Very wonderful. Man, honestly, we gotta give a big shout out to everyone who made All Star possible. It's so funny to watch this game, but at the same time, there's so many highlights that has been happening.
Yeah.
So it's so
And,
interesting.
and also just so much work that's gone into the behind the scenes to kind of make this work, from kind of the media team to the like formatting team, the people that are kind of handling all the sheets for this.
Mhm.
You know, there's so much all through, like Ard's jerseys at a moment's notice.
Exactly.
It's really it took a lot to make this work, and look, it's a fun watch all the same. Why is
We're
he
not-
just gambling centers? We couldn't tell you, man.
I mean, hey, we can't say that she's not doing a good job at setting right now. I feel like out of all the setters, she's doing a really good job. Of all the setters that
It's
we've
gone
seen.
pretty alright so far, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's somehow working. And look, what East needs right now is something that works. So
Something
look,
that can
we just,
that they can grasp on right now.
just anything really.
Toast picking up the ball,
Ooh.
Veteran setting it over to Dom, and a little leg there by me. Oh, and Gas missing the court completely. Unfortunately, by Gas. It will now be Juke in the back row. Mims is not in court. 7-0C. Let me know. Dark is setting it over to Juke. Open net. Not being able to pick up. And now Dom with the ape picked up by Side of the Sky. Yeah. And an ape done by Juke. Juke, this is not Binsu, buddy. Aping does not work in this game.
You've trained this guy to be a worse player, man. You've ruined him.
Kim picking up the ball. Dark now setting the ball with a spike mode, giving it over to Gas. And Gas finding the open spot next to Juke. And now Mint is going back to the court. This guy is just diving everywhere, bro. Let me know. It will now be Gas with another serve. Let's see what he do. Drop serve. Yes, he will, but finds the net. Nothing but
Just
net,
drops it
just
on
like
his
Steph
side of the
Curry.
court.
It will now be Toast with the serve, slamming it straight to the net and finding a net bug. Safe serve now done by Toast. Kim picking up the ball. Dark Moon finding a person to set to. No, he does not. Apes the ball right on Dom's face as a way to
He
say
doesn't
fuck
need
you,
anyone to
Dom.
set to if he can just swing.
What a way just to say fuck you, Dom. I hate you as a teammate. Let me know. It will now be Jupiter with the serve. It will clip the tape. Now safe serving. Safe serving Connor style as a no ape way. Then giving over to Hive. Picked up by
Ooh.
Gas. Giving over to Kim, and Kim with a roll shot. Picked up by Dom. Ground setting it to Ahma, and Ahma popping his spec. Getting a free point on Juke. 10-9. He's finding a decent lead now. All they need to do is just hold on to it. Dom with the serve finds the net instantly, unfortunately, by Dom.
Rough. I mean, look,
Is
Dom
now
is a career lib. You can't really expect him to have an amazing serve.
is now the demon server
Opa.
Atsumomiya back on the server. Like, oh, what a dump done, but it will be picked up, setting it over to the middle, and Hive finds the way to ape the ball over. Now East back with the lead.
With
They will
normal
have to hold
water.
on to this lead, and now
With
Hive,
water.
will he spawn in time? Yes, he will.
Sekarang.
Hive giving it over. Juke picking up the ball. Dark setting it over to the middle. Play Sar the Sky not being able to finish the point. And Taka taking a
Oh,
swing. If he's not getting the set, he's going to set it for himself.
if he sees that ball up high just coming over the net, you know it's not going to be seen ever again.
Then giving it over to Juke. Tempo play. And Kim and Gas jump for a double block on the middle. Unfortunately.
Mm.
And now we have Ahmed in the back row. Toast back in the front row. Ahmed now has gotten 3 aces to his name. Let's see if you can find a 4th one here. And a CB called. And 13 is called by the ref. Oh.
The ref sprinting around at Mark 5.
Kim now giving over. Drop serve picked up by Toast. Verin will try to do a ground set. And Gas taking a swing on the overball, punishing them. Saying, do not
It's
give time
potentially a
Rex.
little bit of a strategy change from West, where they're recognizing that there's a lot of overballs and just taking advantage of it.
And a miss set done by the setter, trying to give it over to the middle, unfortunately. Now West back with the lead, a 2-point lead now by West. It will be a spawn ball, so one last serve for Kim here. Giving over a drop ball, picked up by Toast again, being able to read the advantage, giving it over to a tempo set and a dodge straight through Gas's block.
Yeah.
Beautifully done by Toast there. Better now with the safe serve. Giving it over. Sarah Descaya picking up the ball. Dark setting it over to the back line. Kim not being able to finish the job. Min sending it over with a bump. Now setting it an Abe, but Min reads it perfectly. Then setting it over to the middle, and Juke not being able to hear the comms of the setter, and it will be a setter LF.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
setter
the
LF? But
tricky
like,
thing when you do those direct sets. If you're back row, you really need to hope that the hitter's there to get it. Otherwise, you get exactly that happening.
like, low-key, right, Royam, the reason why I didn't call setter LF, because I'm pretty sure she didn't step on the line. But I don't know, on the line?
Over
Okay,
the line, I can't lie to you, man.
okay. Royam says it's on the line, so it's on the line.
I see.
If the ref says it, if the ref
Bro.
and the clip says it, why are we looking at his ass? Like, bro, I alt tapped for 1 second, bro. Hello, Art, are you here to complain? Let me know.
When Ahmed spawned, when he was going back, how is that 13?
What? Oh, he spawned when he was going back?
Yes. I'm gonna
I
show
might
you
be
later.
blind. Okay, my bad.
Okay,
I
now
was wondering.
a sub has been done by E. Several is back on court. Verin is off the court again. It will now be Taka with the serve. Tries to find the ace. Picked up by Juke. Several setting it over to Toast. A tempo and dunks it over Dark Moon. And stares him down while he walks backward. What a way to restart. What the fuck? Juke now with the save serve. Giving it over to Kim. Picked up. Dark Moon tries to set it, but Taka feints it over and Dom taking a hit. But it will not be a finish. Rally now tries to ape by Hive. It will be an overball. Taka taking a swing, picked up. Several
Good
ground setting it. Toast giving over with a feint. Dark tries to set it, but Juke again. Welcome to Ape City. It seems like Dark setting it over to Gas and Dive coming through a little late by the East team. What a rally that was! A lot of apes.
That was a brilliant rally.
When Dark said that
I
he
think
was gonna
maybe
let his
the
team
best
fly,
thing.
he meant it. He will let his
Yep.
team fly.
Yeah,
Will now
look,
be Gas with the serve and finds the ace over Ahmed's head. 17-14. West is running away with this game. It's now Gas with another serve. Tries to find the next ace. touches the ground, but does touch
Come
the
on, man.
antenna at the same time.
East might still have this, man.
Hey, we cannot doubt East. They finally have several back on court. They finally have an actual setter. Not saying that any of the other setters did bad. Now
Mm-mm.
Dark sending it over to Ju, open net, but Dom picks up the ball. Several now giving it ground set, and Ahmed with the blockout,
Ooh, a
with
delightful
the
tool. Holy shit.
with the spec pop giving a blockout. What a way to just say fuck you, Dark Moon. You know what, Ahmed? I support that, brother. Let me know. And Dark Moon, still flabbergasted, misses the set completely.
Yeah, after having a point hammered on you, you really don't want to have an error, because that's just going to weaken morale.
Now Dark giving it over to Taka. Tries to find the floor, but it will be an ape done. And Juke tries to ape it over. Picked up by Mint though this time. And in a set that did not go over. And picked up by Saradaskaya. Juke. What are we doing, buddy? Juke is just jumping for apes, man. I mean, I get that Dark Moon said he was gonna let the high flyers fly. But they're flying a little too much here. Tries to ape Dark Moon. Picked up by Taka. And now
Yeah,
tries to
I'm
do
just
another ape. Feints
understanding
it
that
over.
he's going to try to ape it.
Gives it over, and a dive done by Kim. It will now be a dime over. But no, Taka with the hit. Straight on the longs. This guy might have a spec. Holy light spec. What the hell? It will now be Duke with the serve. Tries to find his ace. Picked up by Dom. Several setting it over to Hive. And Hive farming that one spot over and over again. West seems to not realizing the pattern on where Hive is sitting.
Both
Will now
teams are
be
just
Dom.
unrelenting in staying in this game.
Down with another serve that clips, not even clips the tape, finds the net entirely.
You
Now
really don't
Dark
want
Moon,
them to talk like
Asumamiya
this.
back on the service line. Is this Asumamiya? Let me know. What do we think, crowd? Tries to find the ace, no, picked up by Mint.
Crowd
What a
gets
swerve there. It will be a one touchdown by the middle, giving it over high to Kim. Kim hits the perfect wipe, giving it over Mint, picking up the ball. Several is ready to dime it over. And it will be an overball. Taka tries to take a swing, misses the ball, giving it over to the middle. Sorry, the sky not being able to finish the rally. And now setting it over to Ahmed with a wipe. Dive done by Gas. Dark setting it over to Kim. Will he take a swing? Yes, he will. And blocked by Hive.
Oh, god damn.
And Hive now taunting.
Taunting the fuck out of him. Fair enough. Look, if you get a block like that after a rally, you kind of have all the right to be doing that.
Hive with the serve picked up by Duke. Dark sending it over to Taka. What a play! Sending it straight to Several, who was not expecting
West,
that
not
fast
one
play.
to let a point go unanswered, immediately just stealing a point as fast as they can.
One touch by both of the blockers there, giving it over to Kim, tries to find another wipe, and Toast diving it. But Min's picking up the ball, and Several tries to nickel of it over. Gas tries to ape it, and what a set to Kim! A ground trickster set upwards, and Kim hitting it at his peak. What a treat to see that. And what is that called? No boost, it's 3.63. 3.63. Oh, they're challenging? Okay, go ahead. Okay. It was 3.63, I saw it. Don't worry. It will now be picked up by Toes. Several setting it over to Juke, missing the ball completely. And now 22-20 East, trailing
We may
behind by
very well be
2
in the final
points.
moments of this game. West
Another
may very well just
serve
run away with
going
the
over.
set.
Giving over to Ahmed. Will Ahmed pop here? And yes, he will, but misses the court. And Sarah Diskaya taking a dance on where he missed.
I gotta say, that feels like an omen for the end times.
It will now be Mint with another pickup. Several gives it a spike set, and it will be another point for East. But West running away with this game currently 23-21. But Ahmed is on the service line. Let's see if he can do some magic to try to get this back. Picked up by Gas. Dark setting it over to Taka. Tries to find the floor, but Toast picking out the ball. Setting it ground set to Toast, but misses it. completely 24 match point by Wes. It might be over right here. Kim
It may
with
very well.
the serve tries to find the ace, goes for the ball on the longs, but
Oh,
misses.
I gotta say, if you're East there, your heart was in your throat right then, watching that ball hit
22,
the ground.
24. East tries to find a comeback, but attacking by Jupe with the
And it's
pop spec by
over.
Micah, and it is over. West with the 3-set win. What a game to watch! What an all-star game.
100%.
Was it really fair? Can we say it was fair? Well, they had, well, most of their star setter wasn't there. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say so, but
I think that it really just this is kind of the end result of I think admittedly a lack of preparation on East's part, and West was just a well-oiled machine all the way through, just
definitely,
keeping the ball up and just scoring fast and quick points wherever possible. East was very persistent on the defense a lot of the time, but
definitely.
just could not find those points, whereas West, though lacking some defensive stuff in times, they just were finding points anywhere possible.
Definitely, especially the fact that they were just able to get dunks on dunks on dunks.
There was so many dunks, it was
Like
frankly
I
ridiculous.
know they did say this before the match started. Welcome to Dunk City. But hey,
Mhm.
after those 2 points made by Jupe, I can officially say welcome to Dunk City by West. Holy. And obviously, there was just a lot of shit that was going on with East. Honestly, the 7 OC, 5 OC, it was just a mess, honestly. But it was still a great game to watch. It was absolutely fantastic to commentate. And it
Yeah,
was
100%.
just what a beautiful display of CVR and all the stupid shit that can be done in this game. Especially with Dom as the
Exactly.
setter. That was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah,
It was so fun to
that
watch.
was a crazy play. But look, it worked for them for a good while. They just couldn't close that set. That was their real difficulty there. Because, you know, other than that first set,